Hi everybody, my name is Augustine Divine Nina. Currently I'm answering Divine Nina. Well, this is actually my first stream, the first time I'm coming live, so I'm kind of uh, I'm kind of nervous. I don't even know, but yeah, I'll just keep going. I have to keep going. I just want to know how it feels like being in a live stream. So I'm going to just talk about myself and my YouTube channel and all that, just everything revolving around me. So I'm from Enugu State, Nigeria. For those of you living in Enugu, I'm from Uden local government, Oboleke. I'm from Oboleke. So now um, I'm a girl struggling with a lot of things, and it hasn't been so easy being from a very poor background. It's not easy. You know, the situation, you can't do anything. You need this, but you can't afford it. You will just endure a lot of things. But I believe everyone have their own problems. So without going further on that, so about my YouTube channel, I opened this Gmail 2025 around October, but I started posting on my channel on January 11. When I started this, like why I started this is not mailing for money. My classmate Zedic, and his channel is Zedic. He acts funny and a lot of things. I normally look at him and I admire what he does. So I asked him, how can I start a YouTube channel and all that? But he said, you just have to start. But I'm afraid I don't even know how to do editing, thumbnail, and all that. I told him I need to learn. So I opened this channel. The first time I made a video without mic, I was so nervous, like, damn. So I went to him. I don't know how I can get, um, don't know how I can get thumbnail or how I can design thumbnail. I knew nothing. So he asked me to just, I don't even know, to just download a background and use my photo, remove the background of my own photo, place it on which app, like what? I was so confused then, but he guided me. I download um, background, my photo and everything, just design everything and use it as my thumbnail. Then that is my very first video. But as I kept on going, I started seeing some things and getting a lot of things. But as things go on now, there's one thing I realized. I get, like, you can't just start planning something, or you'll be here, you'll be like, I will start when I get ready. Or no, it doesn't work like that. think you just have to enter into something, just go into that thing, and the more you go, as you go, you figure out some things. Like I know a lot of things now that I haven't known then. Back then, I was like a total just guy, just. And the worst part is that people even laugh at me. They'll be like, "What are you even doing? You are wasting your life, wasting your time." The first time I made video, my sister was like, "What are you even doing? You should do funny things, like funny, so that people will be laughing." And but that is not me. I don't know how to be funny or how to do all those kind of things. But I can really educate person. Can really what I have in my head, I can transfer it to another person. So that is the essence of me opening a YouTube channel. I started with this students problem and all that, with my life journey and my experiences, what I learned and everything. That's just what I'm doing. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. One person asks, "You are a girl?" Ha! Guy, I look like a boy. Yeah, I know I look like a boy, but I'm actually a girl. I am. People normally mistaking me as a boy along the road or when I'm passing, but I'm a girl. A girl. So please subscribe to my channel, help me grow. And as they were laughing at me, I keep going. The one time I almost gave up, how old? Ah, I am 16 years old. I'm 16. I turned 16 this year, around May 29th. I turned 16. Um, the one time I almost gave up, when I almost gave up is when I went outside to create content, to make my videos. It was like everybody was just staring at me from different directions, like I'm doing something wrong. Even my relatives, I was like, why are they staring? I was just setting up my tripod and my phone. Then I got so nervous, my heart was beating fast, like then two persons came around, and one is my friend. She said, I should go and study and leave this thing I'm doing. It's not my destiny. I was like, it's not my destiny, yes, but like everybody is just talking bad. Like I just removed my phone from tripod and just carried everything, come back home. I just went straight into my room and cried. I cried a lot. Like I cried. But the most important thing now to me is that even though they doubt me, nobody, not even a single person believed me. Even my own very father, my dad, he sells drink. And the day I told him I want to be a YouTube creator, I need to buy tripod, lights, all these things. But he was like, buy what? What will you gain? What? I tried to explain to him that the more I create content, the more like communication I can communicate effectively. Then I don't even know that you may even have money. Let me say you may even get money from YouTube. He said, wait, where you're from? I'm from Enugu State. I'm from Enugu State, Nigeria. If you're not from Nigeria, I'm from Nigeria, Enugu State. My hometown is Oboleke. I'm in Oboleke right now, in Udenu, Enugu State, Nigeria. So the day I told my father, oh, he didn't believe me. He just told me to go home. I was like, if my own father didn't believe me, then who can? Only my mom. Yeah, my mom supported me, but my sisters, they were just staring like, what are you even doing? But what can they do? Nothing. So Without their support, only my mom supported me. I bought my tripod through some odd jobs. I just bought lights last week, doing a lot of things just to get money. Washa, I'm coping. That's all I know. Even though my videos are flopping this time around, I may even get one view. Like one view. was the day I got one view, I was like, what's this? But my first video, my very first video got 23 views, like 15 views. No one have gotten anything less than 10. But recently they are getting 4 views, 5 views, 1 view. Ah, that's when I realized that I have to keep up. I have to dive, like go inside and learn. Learn a lot about this YouTube of 18 and audience retention. Even though I have been learning a lot of things, like a lot. I have been learning and going on all those one. So my channel apart, me as a teenager, because this life I mean is just to talk about myself and what I do, my family and no, not my family, just me and all that. I'm a teenager. If you're a teenager out there or watching this live, a teenager, you will understand what I'm talking about. There's this, I don't know, uncertainty, like pressure to know your future, like to have everything figured out. But I don't know. The more I try, like it just feels like a lot of things is in my head right now, and I don't even know which one to concentrate on, or what to do, or where to go. I don't even know. I don't know. Well, currently I'm in SS2. I'm currently in SS2. The DSP of my school. For those of you who might not know what DSP means, that is the Deputy Senior Prefect. The Senior Prefect of the whole school. That's where I am. Before now, let me just talk about my school life. My school life. When I was in JS1, that is, let me say from my primary, basic education, my junior secondary school level, and this senior. I don't know, I realized something which is not taught in school. Many things, not something self, many things, a lot of them. During my JS1, I'm from a poor home, so during my JS1, a lot of my classmates, they were very rich, like from rich parents. They normally bring money to school. They will buy this kind of biscuit, this kind of drink, this and that, but I have no money. Like I don't know where to buy or anything to do. I was feeling so bad, like to come back home and just ask my mom, what are you even doing when those my classmates' parents are making money? Like, what are you? But like now, I don't know. I'm just regretting my actions. What I did back then. Now, I'm regretting it. It's not easy. I'm already 16, so I should figure out something. So that pressure not to be like my parents, even though I didn't come from a rich background, my children must come from a rich background. That's just one thing that kept me going, and I kept going. But yeah, the pressure is not so much. Now let me just talk about my, I don't even know, my place now, like here. This is our I don't even know. Today is 4th July. 4th July, 11:53 a.m. Nigerian time. And yesterday was third. We did culture yesterday. Masquerade, a lot of them wearing masquerade and running around with cane. Like yesterday was really fabulous. Like then I for do this live yesterday, but I can't. I didn't. Maybe they will steal my phone. I don't know. That's why I couldn't do my live yesterday. So I'm going to go off now. I might come live again. I don't know when, but I might come again. This is just my first time entering live, and I don't know a lot of things, like a lot of this interface now. I don't know a lot of things here, what to do or how to do it. Let me just check some things. Nothing. Wow, I'm seeing games here. Like, uh, uh let me try this one. I'm back, guys. Like, something interrupted me, so I went to check something. One person said, "Oh, Blossom Dream with Maya." Hi, hi. One person said, "Tried TikTok." Yes, I have tried TikTok. I have already. I have tried TikTok, but TikTok of 18 is one thing that keeps me scrolling. I keep scrolling every day. I'm scrolling every time, like scrolling all the time. I'm scrolling. That's why I left TikTok. I deleted it from my phone. Now I don't have TikTok as now. Since the last 2 months, sef, I haven't been on TikTok. If I let me say I want to make video there, I'll just come and I'll be scrolling and I will forget the video. So the best thing to do is just to remove TikTok from my phone, and that stopped me from scrolling. Even Facebook self, I'm not on Facebook. I haven't removed Facebook, so now I'm currently only on YouTube. This YouTube is quite interesting, and I like to explore more on it. Let me check something. Um, this interface is so bright. Do you know what happened yesterday? Like, I went to my father's shop yesterday. Since it is our cultural day here in my place, a lot of things masquerade everywhere. They are flogging people low. So I just run and went to my father's shop. I ate the chopped meat and he took me home. But before I forget, let me talk a little on my dreams. Let me talk a little on my dream. When I was in primary 2, that is basic 2, in my basic education, I was 7 years old then. I think 7. Yes, 7. I thought I'm going to be an engineer. I want to be an engineer. That was what I think then. Then during my primary 5, I was like, ah, doctor, doctor, primary 6. I said, why doctor? I'm going up for higher medicine and such. I'm going for well, medicine and such now. Okay, now in SS, I think JS1, junior secondary. In my JS1, I want to be a tailor, like fashion designer. That's what I want to be there. In my JS3, I changed lane again. And now said I want to be a pharmacy. I want to study pharmacy in high. I can't even pronounce your name, but hi as well. What are you talking about? I just joined. Ah, I'm just talking about my life experiences and myself, my channel and everything. I am I mean, this is my first streaming, the first time I'm coming live, so I'm kind of nervous, but I don't know. I'm just thinking about myself. So if you're interested, please stay on the live. So when I was in JS2, or I said SS1, yes, SS1, I wanted to be a pharmacy. So I will finish SS3 and go to university and study pharmacy and working. As I got to SS2, that is my where I'm now. In next academic year, I'm going to SS3. We are writing WAEC and JAM to go to the university. This is the third term. We are starting exam on Monday. That is 3 days to come. That was on first term. On first term, I thought, wait, I want to be a pharmacy. Why? Like, exactly why? Why do I want to be a pharmacy? To do what? But there's one thing that keeps ringing in my head or coming back. I don't want to be a worker. I don't know. To have a job, like work for somebody. Instead of working for somebody, I will be a businesswoman. That is my thought, like currently. So as everything keeps going, so I came back as an engineer. I want to be an engineer. But second, what type of engineer? What sort of engineer do I want to be? engineer that does what? That is one thing that kept ringing. So I said, I want to be computer engineer. And again, computer engineer is so broad and so vast. So which one am I actually going into? So I said computer engineer, software engineer. So why am I becoming a software engineer? I sat down and thought, well, I can sit down with frustration, even my even if my code fails, so I'm debugging. I can sit down with the frustration and endure. I was like, this makes total sense. Maybe I should just go in with software engineering. So I said, okay, let me start now. Let me start with software engineering. But the thing is that I'm learning to sew. That is fashion designing. I'm already learning it elsewhere. That is not actually what I want to be, but that's just passing time, not to stay idle. So I went to my boss where I'm learning and I told him I don't want to be here again. I want to leave. I want to do something else. I want to start learning coding and all those stuffs. And surprisingly, he understood me perfect. Like, well, he gave me his blessings and I came home. Even now, I haven't started working or anywhere. I haven't started anything. So as I get home, I told my mom. She agreed. I told my father. He disagreed. I don't know that man. That man doesn't even believe in me. Only my mother. My mother is one person that supports me almost on anything I want to do. She's always there for me. But my dad, that man is something else. You have to prove yourself over and over and over and over again before he actually supports you. So I told my father I want a laptop. That day I went to his shop. I told him, but he said he doesn't have the money. That I'm too small to own a laptop. I don't even know. But eventually I got a laptop. Yeah, got a laptop for what? That was so funny. Got a laptop where? He said no. But my mom, I asked her, she's not, she have no money, which I'm sure of. I normally go to her to market when she's going to another market. I'm going to another market for her, and I know her earnings, what she gets. So she can't afford it. Only my dad can. My dad sells drinks, like a lot of it, and he plays music. We call it DJ this side, but I don't know what you watching this live may think of it. But he said no, even now. So that even prompted me to search on my phone how to code or how to do all these coding stuffs. But everything just said it's the same thing. You need a laptop, you need this AI tool, you need this setup, you need this, you need that. That's what everything just keeps saying. But I don't have a laptop. But I want to start learning coding. I want to start just, but eventually I found two apps, Mimo and SoloLearn. Mimo is more practically based and SoloLearn is more beginner friendly. So I started with solo learn. I finished my HTML course and got my certificate there. I finished also on Mimo and have already started with CSS. But even though I showed my dad this certificate on it, but he did not believe me or say anything. I just left. Now I'm on YouTube, creating content on YouTube, documenting my own journey, my experiences, life, school, teenager stuffs, and everything in between. That's just what I'm doing here on YouTube. I just hope one day, I'm even, since I'm 16 years old, and I need to monetize by 18, that is 2 years apart from now. It's not easy. I know it won't be, but I have made up my mind. I have nothing else doing, so with doing odd jobs, going to school, and YouTube, I can actually be going. So I think I have to stop this life now. I'll see you in my next stream. See you. Bye. Let me just check some things before I go. Let me check some things. There's something here I don't know. Abi. I don't even see what I want. Okay. I've already checked. See you in my next live stream. Bye.